Yes, ma'am. Okay, thank you, officers. At this time, this we appreciate everybody getting to experience this amazing achievement and your support. Our strength lies in our differences, not as a global discussion over time. We continue to train our students.
It's just gonna come out of that side. Mia, scoop the clouds this way. It'll just be a catastrophe.
It's gonna hit one of us in the yeah, it's gonna fall off. Huh? Exactly, bro. Yes. Bro, somebody come up here and fix it for you can't tell. She's swinging. Yeah, it's slowly turning. I'm really scared.
If we can just make it like sort of a solo and okay, stop. Don't even do the sound.
Should we speak up?
We're not ready to start yet. You all can start.
Listen, I think this like whole needs to be tortured because I feel like it's just like, bro, I tried that one. All right, well, when it knocks somebody out, then they're
It's slowly.
not slowly falling.
She's leaning. And she's
Turns out you guys really hard to stand up.
It's a hot mess.
That might have been a mistake.
She got
Should we just walk softly? It'll be fine. We're gonna roll with it. It's fine. It's fine. Good morning. Welcome to the very first initiation and installation ceremony of the North County JAG Program and Career Association in its inaugural year. My name is Ashley Douglas, and I am the leader of the JAG program, also known as the JAG Specialist. At this time, we invite to the stage 3 of our JAG students, Mia Logan, Michaela Moore, and Maddie Johnson, to perform the national anthem. Please rise and remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars
Is nothing short of remarkable and should certainly be celebrated. They make me proud every single day and seize the opportunities. I feel so fortunate to lead these students down new paths and to help them explore and grow. To be able to witness these things along with each student's personal JAG journey is truly a gift. I am so happy that you all were able to join us to celebrate their official initiation and installation today. At this time, we invite to the podium North County High School Principal Dr. Ryan Long for a few remarks.
Thank you, Ms. Douglas. I did promise her I would keep these comments brief, as you were not here to hear or see me, but I do want to take this opportunity, first off, to welcome everyone, but most of all to congratulate all of our JAG students on their completion of their first semester, and congratulate you on having the distinction of being in our first class for our JAG program. I know that when we started this, we started actually talking about getting this program about two and a half years ago. And I know a lot of planning, a lot of preparation went into this, and we are excited to see all of those plans and all of that research kind of come to fruition with you guys sitting here today. So we're excited to have you here and to be a part of this. Now, I know when we started to make these plans, there was really three things that I knew that
we could accomplish. And the first was obviously to identify students that had the potential that they could make a difference. Students that we felt had those things, maybe even that sometimes people don't see, but sometimes that our staff sees on a daily basis, that they had that potential that they could aspire to do great things. And I think if we look at the students that are here in front of us, I think that we accomplished that. I think that as our staff reviewed applications, as our staff reviewed recommendations from other staff members, I think that we have done a great job of identifying students that have some great potential. And it is our hope that this doesn't just stop with you, but then as the program continues to grow over the next several years, we'll continue to identify those students that have that potential that we can help them develop. Then the second part of the program is what you've been doing for the past 4 months, that we're hoping to equip you to use that potential. That through those activities about collaboration, communication, job skills, career skills, academic skills, all those things that you've been practicing are really the meat of what the program is, which is equipping you to take that potential that we've already seen in you, to take that potential and make the most of it. So I encourage you to really to step into those activities and those practices that you're doing in class, and to really equip yourselves to make use of that potential that you already have. And then finally, the third part of the program, which I don't think we've really had an opportunity to see yet, which is for you to put those things into practice, to really take those things, whether that be in your school, in the job market, in the next steps in your education, or whatever that may be, to take these skills that you are using or that you're learning now and to use them in practice. And that is what I challenge you with today, because we can do those other two parts. We can identify students with potential. We can equip you with those things, but it's really up to you whether you put them into practice. So as we are here today, we are initiating you into this. We are bringing you in, installing you into this program. But the real test of whether this program is successful is whether you put those things into practice, whatever your next steps may be, okay? And that can be, again, in your classroom for the next 2 or 3 years for those of you that are sophomores. For those of you that are seniors, it's whatever's next for you. And whatever you've chosen and whatever you do to take these skills and to put them into practice. So I will challenge you with that today. Make North County proud. I know that you already have in a lot of the things that you're doing, but we hope that we will continue to see you do that. So again, thank you for the opportunity to address you today and speak to you for a few minutes. That's all that I have, but I really do want to say that we are proud of what you're doing. We're proud of what the program has already accomplished and is going to continue to do in the future. So again, thank you for being here today.
Thank you, Dr. Long. In addition to our distinguished guests with us in the audience, we are pleased to have a special guest as our keynote speaker. With us today is Dr. Jenny Davis, Regional Manager for JAG Missouri. At this time, we thank her for her willingness to attend and speak and invite her to the podium. Please welcome Dr. Jenny Davis.
A tunnel, exactly. Woo, that's what was going to happen, right? I can just pull this off. I know if I stay back here, you just see a talking head, so, you know, I've been dealing with that height thing for a while. So do you guys mind if I come around? It's going to be audience participation, so just like in your JAG class. Well, thank you for having me today. I will not keep you out of class all day. although we know some of you would like that. But I won't keep you long. But I really want to take a little bit of time today and thank your administration. I see your central office is back here, and so many parents in the crowd today. So take a moment and thank all those folks for really supporting you guys in this JAG program today, if you would. We truly appreciate that, and JAG Missouri is something that I wholeheartedly believe in. Like Miss Douglas, I was a teacher. I was also a principal, like Dr. Long, retired a few years ago, but I had the opportunity to get immersed into JAG and bring JAG to a high school where I worked, and we saw the opportunities that it created for students. And when Miss Douglas and I were able to talk about what JAG could do for North County students, I think Dr. Long hit it on the head, right? If I had to summarize JAG in 3 words, I would probably say potential, progress, and success. And I would probably write it like, this is going to shock anyone who knows me because I was an English teacher, I would probably write it like a math equation. Potential plus progress is going to equal your success. And that's why you're all here. And you have so many opportunities in front of you with JAG. One of the things that I like to do is talk to you about a couple of the success stories in the high school where I worked. And it was also in my hometown. And like you guys, you have some feeder schools that come into your high school. Is that right? Some K-8 buildings? Yeah. We had a K-8 building that fed our high school, and they could choose different high schools like some of your K-8s do. And this young man came in. His name was Peyton, and he made me look tall. As a high school freshman, he made me look like a tall person, so that gives you an idea. He was kind of a smaller guy whenever he came into high school as a freshman. And Peyton didn't make eye contact with anybody. And I mean, I don't have any shy bones in my body. These guys know I spent some time visiting with them. I don't have any shy bones in my body. And I kind of made it my mission to talk with Peyton and to get him every day to interact with me. And man, did I have to work for that, because it wasn't going to happen. And Peyton didn't come to school very often. Well, come to find out, I don't use that word very lightly, but he truly did have somebody that was bullying him that came from the other school. And so it was a long history of stuff going on. And when we got down to the root of the problem, it took a little while, but when we got down to the root of the problem, you could start to see Peyton grow. And you can see that potential. And he started coming to school. Shocker, right? Well, guess what happens when you start coming to school? When you start attending and going to your classes, you guys have any guesses about what happens to your grades? Yeah, right? Rocket science. Your grades start to go up. So Peyton started having, his grades came up, and he was able to take off into our JAG program. And like you guys are doing, he was able to go tour a lot of different employability options, career options, military kind of things, colleges, trade schools, all of those things, and see them in action. And he started putting together a plan. Well, Peyton was in JROTC, and those plans started merging together, and he was looking to go into the Air Force. And that was his plan. ASVAB, all those things came out really good. He was really taking off. And then his senior year, I believe that's whenever you do the physical to see where you're going to be placed. He'd had a lot of trauma and stuff in his life and some abuse, and he didn't know it, but his vision was impacted. And Peyton's plan, and he and his JAG teacher had worked on this plan, his plan kind of got shot up, holes in his plan, because he didn't have any peripheral vision. And you can't go into the Air Force and not have peripheral vision. So luckily, he and his JAG teacher, his JROTC teacher, they had been working on backup plans. So it wasn't just like, okay, I'm not gonna quit school, I'm not gonna do all these things and regress, but what's my plan B, what's my plan C? Because he was really looking for some of those options that the military was going to bring him. Well, it turned out he could, and he did qualify for the physical requirements of the reserves, right? So the National Guard. And he could still go and get the training for the diesel mechanic component that he wanted to do and do some of the work. So we were really happy with him. There's a lot more to the story. Of course, Peyton was coming to school, and Peyton was having conversations and building friendships. But the big thing is he worked with his JAG teacher on things that they learned together that he got to immerse himself in to find something that was going to be successful for him. And whenever the first plan falls apart, because, you know, life does what life does. It throws you lemons, right? It does what life does. It throws wrenches into your plans a lot of times. And he just didn't lay down. He learned to battle, and he battled back, and he's doing really, really well. And that's my, whoops, I'm sorry. I knocked over the G. And that's our Peyton story. And I actually have a picture of Peyton today still on my phone that's over there of he and I at graduation, of the selfie we took, because it is very tear-invoking. It's a much bigger success story than that if you were to see where the guy came to school when he was a freshman. My other story that I like to tell is about my buddy Braden. Braden might be somebody that teachers or sometimes students maybe would have called a super senior. I called him a super senior for a different reason, because he could have easily stayed out of school and not come back. But that life, he was already working, and he was working a minimum wage job, but he didn't have that diploma. And he had been in JAG, and his JAG teacher tried to talk him out of just come back. You only need a couple more courses. We can get that for you. You can keep with us with JAG. And he felt like he really needed to be out and work. Well, he wasn't making very much money. He was really struggling. He wasn't able to move out of his folks' house. But Braden, he stayed in contact with his JAG teacher, and doggone it, he came back. And when I tend to get teary-eyed on this one, but when Braden came back, and of course he did all the things that you guys do in JAG, but he got immersed again into those field trips, and what would he like to do, and what is going to provide a good career for him, and what that looked like. And Braden did graduate before he turned 21, but he came back to school because of his JAG teacher, and he made it through because of his JAG specialist. And when Braden, whose picture I also have on my phone, when he graduated in 21, he came and gave us the biggest hug, and he said, I want you all to know, if it weren't for JAG, I would not be here today. If it weren't for my JAG specialist, I would not be here today. I would not have walked across that stage. And then he did the thing that really set him apart. He asked his JAG specialist if he could come back and talk to the JAG classes in the future, because he felt like, had he heard something like that from a student, someone about his age, that would have made all the difference. Because us parents, we don't know anything, right? Us parents, us teachers, you know how it is. They think we don't know anything, right? But he did. He came back. And so at RI&I, he came back and he talked to the students and he visited them in their classroom. And that made a huge difference to them, because it's somebody who battled. He battled. And so when they call super seniors, here's the deal. He's pretty super in my book, because it's hard to get kicked down and keep getting back up and fighting. And those two young men, they battled. They battled a lot of trauma that people didn't know about, and they came out on the other side, and they both are career invested. They didn't go to college. They didn't go to trade school, but they are doing very well from themselves, and you don't have to. And that's the great thing. We want you to grab onto your potential, make your progress, and what does success look like to you? It's going to be different for every one of you. It's going to be different for every single one of you. And that's okay. That's totally what JAG is about. And that's what Miss Douglas, and you guys may not even know this. You have a couple of state officers over here with you today, and you have instructors from different programs over here supporting you. Like, it's very amazing, the JAG community. So I would like to give all of the JAG students a huge JAG clap, a big, huge round of applause, because I appreciate what you're doing. And I really want to thank Miss Douglas and her leadership team for including me. And I got to spend quite a bit of time on our leadership day because they went to the park. We had a little bit of time, and after I packed up, they were still there. And I got to go and sit down and visit with them and get to know them a little bit. And what an impressive group. And I'm just so impressed to see what North County is going to do and all the places that you're going to go. And just know that we're all here rooting you on. And we will be here rooting you on the whole time. You seniors that graduate, this fine lady will be in contact with you every month after you graduate. Still mentoring, still coaching, still looking for feedback, still seeing what she can do to help you and what we can do to help you. okay? And everybody else, you can, if you're a freshman, you can, I know you only have one freshman, right? You can actually be in JAG 4 years. You can actually be in JAG 4 years, and we would highly advise it, and I know some of these ladies over here would advise that as well. You can just keep coming back because it's different every year. It's not like, say, English 1, where this is the curriculum and this is what you're going to do, but it's always based on what you guys need, and we're working on standards that we're teaching are all about employability in life, and so it's really what you guys are doing in real time. So thank you for allowing me to be a part of your day today. I really appreciate it, and I cannot wait to see where you guys are going to go. Thank you so much. I'm not going to get that back in there, right?
Thank you, Dr. Davis. Each year, JAG and the Career Association elects officers to lead the program. These young people serve as the leadership team and help make decisions for the program. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to present those elected to office for North County JAG. Please stand as your name is called. Sophomore Representative Dakota Stryler. Sophomore Representative Cole Ragsdale. Junior Representative Brenner Dickerson. Senior Representative Camille Skaggs. And the individual that was selected as president of the North County JAG Program and Career Association for the 2023-2024 school year, Mia Logan. Please welcome to the podium President Mia Logan. Mia, you have been chosen as president of North County JAG. In electing you president, the members have indicated their faith in your leadership abilities. You are responsible for assisting in decision-making, conducting officer meetings as needed, appointing special committees, and representing our program at civic presentations. You will listen to members' ideas and encourage participation in all chapter activities. Do you understand and accept these responsibilities? President Mia, please install the North County JAG officers.
Alrighty, JAG officers, please rise. You have been elected by your peers to represent the North County JAG program in the community and state at large. You will assist in decision-making, represent our program at events, and encourage participation within our chapter. You are expected to uphold strong citizenship and represent North County JAG to the best of your abilities. Do you accept these responsibilities? Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate the 2023-2024 North County JAG and Career Association officers. Sit down. 4 goals at the heart of our JAG program and Career Association. It is important that our members understand these goals. They are leadership and development, career participation, civic awareness, and social awareness. Our officers will briefly explain each of these pillars.
Leadership and development. JAG and the Career Association provides members with activities for recognizing and developing leadership abilities through individual and group conferences, elections of officers at the local level, leadership training workshops, and meeting with professional leaders. All members work on developing leadership skills that will assist them in their education, career, and in life.
Career preparation. JAG students become prepared for their careers by being exposed to career possibilities through tours, travel conferences, workshops, and guest speakers. The students also develop the motivation, attitude, and pre-employment skills needed in pursuing a career.
Social awareness. JAG maintains an atmosphere of socialization to provide an outlet for student enthusiasm, motivation, and membership interaction. Members gain knowledge of social graces and professional etiquette through recreational activities, image-building projects, field trips, workshops, presentations, and participation in school and community events.
Civic awareness. The JAG program and Career Association allows members to recognize their obligations to their community by working with community, state, and federal programs, visits to government offices, community development projects, community awareness, and through civic appearances, as well as working closely with community service organizations.
Thank you, officers. At this time, Ms. Douglas will address the members and induct the students into the program.
JAG students. As members of North County JAG and the Career Association, you are expected to support the activities of your program, to fulfill your membership obligations to the best of your ability, to participate in the program through class and events, and set a positive example in the workplace. Please rise and prepare to agree to the JAG and Career Association Creed. Please raise your right hand. The creed is as follows. I believe I have the right to establish high personal and career goals and to develop those skills necessary to achieve my goals. I believe I must choose a career appropriate to my interests, abilities, and aptitudes. I believe the success of the free enterprise system depends on the cooperation of business, education, labor, government, community, and youth of this nation. I believe each individual has the responsibility to develop an appreciation for productive work and a respect for all careers. I believe individuals should have the opportunity to develop their full potential and recognize their value to society. I believe my success is earned through my efforts at school and at work. I believe the growth of my abilities and experience gained through the Career Association will assure my future career success. Members, do you agree to this creed and to accept your membership and uphold the esteemed opportunity of participating in North County JAG and Career Association? Congratulations on your membership into North County JAG. You may be seated. As a symbol of your membership, each student will be called to the stage to sign the membership tile and receive their certificate. First row, you may rise. They're in order, so if you want to learn there, okay. Kaylee Cavens. Mariah Kuntz. Kayshell Kreitzer. Ellie Huffman. Mia Logan. Rose Martinez. Desiree Merciel. Michaela Moore. Kaylee Price. Chloe Roach. Camille Skaggs. Carly Strawn. Miguel Trevino. Second row, you may rise. James Barthol. Brenner Dickerson. Dylan Goodman. Coda Kennedy Parker. Max Neese. Brandon Satterfield. Gavin Sherfus. Angelina Southern. Levi Troutwine. Third row, you may rise. Mackenzie Anderson. Emily Braswell. Caleb Bronaugh. Cheyenne DeBoard. Drayden Goggle. Jaden Harrington. Haley Hassemeyer. Maddie Johnson. Josie Bell Jones. Hayden May. Chelsea Radford. Cole Ragsdale. Thomas Ramsey. Todd Saunders. Dakota Stryler, Jessica Temple, A round of applause, please, for all of our newly inducted members of North County JAG and Career Association. At this time, President Mia Logan will deliver a statement on behalf of the North County JAG officers.
We appreciate everybody who came to experience this amazing achievement with us, and the continued support that has been shown to our group is so greatly appreciated. And as officers, we believe that our strength lies within our differences, and we hope to continue to show that through all the work that we do. Thank you.
Thank you, officers. This concludes our inaugural initiation and installation ceremony for the North County JAG Program and Career Association. We sincerely thank you for joining us and supporting our students and our efforts. The details of this day were planned and executed by our students, led by our student officers. In closing, and as a salute to each and every JAG student, I'd like to quote the poet E.E. Cummings, who said, "It takes courage to grow up and become who you really are." It is my distinct pleasure to watch each of you exhibit this courage every single day, and it is an honor to be with you on this journey. Thank you.